Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Vid Shadow here. It's been a long time, as you can possibly tell from my last upload date. Um, but yeah, no, I don't know how you guys are doing and everything. I do apologize for not uploading anything in so long. There has been good reason behind that, mainly because there's been nothing of interest that I've wanted to upload, and there's been other things here and there which have kind of affected it. But I mean, I figured I'd just pop out a random. That was a weird melee fail right there, but I got him in the end. I figured I'd just pop out a random video, just to some random MLG Halo Reach content. I went and back and played Halo Reach again just for the random because I just felt like playing something different. Been playing a lot of like Dark Souls 2 and a few other games, so I just went old school a bit and did some Halo Reach MLG. So you're gonna see two games, and I do apologise. This video is going to be quite long, but I think I have to cover quite a lot. Mainly the thing being that now that Microsoft have finally announced an Xbox. Oh wait, just watch this kid get dicked on right here. Boom. I just thought that was pretty awesome. Yeah, now that Microsoft have announced that they are doing an Xbox One without Kinect for, obviously a much more of a cheaper price point now, I will be getting it very soon. Now, to be honest, there's been nothing on the Xbox One that's really interested me at all, to justify buying one. Like, Titanfall's obviously a good game from what I've heard, but I really wasn't prepared to drop the amount of money on an Xbox One for one game. And every other game that's been released on it just really hasn't interested me at all. I mean, the main reason I'm buying the Xbox One was for Destiny and then for a few other games that have been announced, but they're all later or far later down the line. Um, but yeah, so considering now that Microsoft have finally woken up and stopped being retards and realised that, the Kinect really isn't or really doesn't need to be forced upon people, I think it's good time to actually go and buy one. And one of the it's not a big game that's coming out for it, but it's a game that I'm very interested in is Alien Isolation. Now, obviously, I went and bought Colonial Marines, and then that was a complete disaster. Probably, I still reckon Gearbox sabotaged that, but who knows? I mean, that game was just utterly terrible, and it was a bit of embarrassment for the Alien franchise. But I've been watching a lot of Alien Isolation really, and kind of, keeping up to date on what they're doing on it. And I think the approach that they've gone for on Alien Isolation is the correct approach. They've actually tried to make a survival horror style game, which is, kind of what it needed to be. Oh, hell, that was a nice freaking quick scope. That's what it kind of needed to be in the first place, was a survival horror style game. And it looks really good. And that was one of my main reasons, because that is actually coming out this year. I think it's October time it's coming out. So now that the Xbox has finally got a well-needed price drop and a complete overhaul and rethink of the bundle packages and everything, I will definitely be picking that up, and Alien Isolation as well. And I'll probably be putting out some videos for Alien Isolation. I think I'm going to try and get back into YouTube a little bit more. Like I said, the reason I haven't been doing it as much is because there's really been nothing to record as such, or I really haven't felt like recording. And like I said, as among other things that have also stopped me recording. So, it's but I think, fresh console, fresh new console, fresh games equals fresh content. So I feel that Alien Isolation will be something different. I don't think a lot of people will be uploading it to YouTube, and I think people will want to see it. So I'm going to try and go for it. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I just want to welcome. I've been. It's really weird. Like, I haven't been uploading content at all, and yet I've been getting updates just from like the typical YouTube emails telling me that new people have subscribed to me, and I'm just like, why? I have no idea. They must look at my first or my latest video and think, damn, this kid hasn't uploaded in like 8 months. Like, what's the point? But so I just want to welcome the new subscribers. Hello. It's about as good as you're going to get for the moment. This is kind of a fail right here. I tried to grenade this guy, then jump back and pick up the flag and carry on, but I actually failed pretty bad. It's kind of a win and a fail, and then I continue to fail here. I haven't played Reach in so long. Well, actually, you could probably, that last upload date was 8 months, so yeah, probably just shy of a year I haven't played Halo Reach, so that's why my DMR is in this video, and well, these videos, you're going to see 2 of them, is sloppy and terrible. My decision making is just retarded. I do have some pretty awesome moments, as you've just seen, you know, with the sniper, pull off some clutch moves and, you know, a good little nade here and there. But yeah, this is, the gameplay is not the greatest, but I figured, you know, for not playing the game for a year, this was actually pretty damn good. So I figured I'd upload it. So yeah, basically the main message of this video is I am coming back to YouTube. Like I said, this will be the latest video, then again it might be a few months break, or I might put out some other content if I find something to upload that I think might be worthy of it. But this will most likely be it, and then there'll be like a 3-month break, and then when I get an Xbox One, which will be very soon, I will be picking up the Xbox One very soon, but I won't have anything to upload on it because Alien Isolation doesn't come out, you know, until October time, and I'm not bothered about getting Titanfall because it doesn't really interest me all that much. So I have no reason. That guy failed with a rocket right there. You see what I mean by my sloppy DMR is terrible. Like, it takes me ages to get a headshot, but like I said, after a year of playing, it's not so bad. That wasn't so bad. That was almost a 5. There's been, yeah, I mean, there really has been a lack of games. I mean, you know, Battlefield 4 obviously came out, but the problems that had at launch and the sheer bad press it got kind of made me not want to get it straight away. I was actually going to get an Xbox One straight away, but it really didn't have the best start. You know, there wasn't really any fantastic games out for it. I mean, Dead Rising was the best one. You know, Forza 5 or whatever it is now. You know, again, I'm not really into races too much, mainly because I'm not very good at them, but only because they're a little bit, after a while, they get quickly very repetitive, so they kind of die out on me quite quick. So yeah, there's not been a lot. And, you know, with the price point that the Xbox One came out on, you know, like I said, it really had no justification to buy one. So, yeah, it's been tough. Like I said, I enjoyed doing YouTube. I really did. Like, obviously, when I used to put out a load of videos way back, you know, about a year or so ago, that's because, like, Halo Reach was fresh and, you know, people were still watching content of it and still kind of enjoying it. And then obviously things change. That was a pretty knocking nade right there. I don't actually know how he died. I thought it was full shield, but yeah. So YouTube at the moment, I mean, unless you're a massive YouTuber and then you can just put out almost anything and people will watch it, it's pretty tough. I mean, you know, I could do. I mean, the thing is, with most of the massive YouTubers, the amount of money they make, they can just go out and buy anything or any game and then just put up content. I almost 5'd that guy. That would have been a pretty epic turn, but he got me just. But yeah, so unfortunately I'm not, you know, monster rich like most of the other big YouTubers are. So, you know, I mean, if you take PewDiePie, for example, that guy's earning so much fucking bank that he can just go out, buy a game, and then put out content, and pretty much he can just keep his content new every time. You know, unfortunately, not all of us have that luxury. You know, I'm not saying it's not an excuse. It's just a fact. It's what it is, you know. But again, I'm not aiming to be a big YouTuber. I do this for a hobby, and it's quite fun. It teaches you new things. So I do it as a laugh, really. But, you know, I've had some... you know, some of my videos have been surprisingly... I'd say, you know, successful, I suppose, is the word you'd use, or popular, I don't know. So... you know, every time I go back and then I watch YouTubers like, you know, DSB, who, you know, is continuously uploading videos every day, and he's got to be like one of the worst YouTubers ever. So I kind of look at him and think, well, if he can do it, so can I. So, oh, you're going to watch this pretty awesome snipe here. This is a pretty epic. Watch this guy Dicton. Boom. Oh, oh, you know that's got to hurt. He must have been rushing in there so confident with two of his buddies hitting me, and he was going to be the third, and I just absolutely dick on him hardcore. Yeah. So anyway, you know, if you guys have bought the Xbox One, what do you think so far? I mean, you know, what games have you got for it? You know, I obviously know that the console is still improving. You know, I constantly see that they're putting I don't know how that guy managed to like not get hit by my sniper shot then, but never mind. Yeah, I can see that the Xbox is constantly improving in terms of like the updates that are being put out for it, and I think now ditching Kinect as a mandatory add-on, I think, is another good move, because you know it will now give developers some more CPU power to play with. All right, not a lot, but the more the merrier. So yeah, it's getting improvements. I just think we just need some games, and obviously, you know, we've had some decent ones, but nothing groundbreaking. Which is why I think, you know, when Destiny comes out, I mean, when Destiny comes out, I'm definitely going to be putting up videos for that. I mean, I'm thinking about changing my setup a little bit to make it easier, because I have to. The way that I have my setup at the moment is a little bit of a rigmarole to actually record content. It's a bit of a mass of cables and setup. So I'm going to think about changing it a little bit, and yeah, when Destiny comes out, I'll definitely be putting out some content for that, because I think that will be really, really good. I think that will be a very impressive game. I mean, it's from Bungie. Bungie rarely make a bad game. And I mean, a lot of people say this is a bad game, Halo Reach, but I disagree. I think Halo Reach is a good game. It's maybe not a great Halo game, but as a game, it's still one of the best games you can buy. So, yeah, there's not been anything, really. But I think Destiny, like I said, Alien Isolation, because I think not a lot of people will be doing Alien Isolation, so I think, you know, I can have some unique content there, because I think that's what a lot of people look for nowadays. Because, you know, when Titanfall came out, literally every single person was recording Titanfall. I mean, like almost everyone. It was ridiculous, and that was only because it was a new game, and because I think a lot of people were getting paid by Microsoft to record it. I heard. I mean, I don't know. The rumors are rumors, but either way, there were still a lot of people recording that. So I like to be the kind of different guy, you know. I like to be the different YouTuber in a sense. I don't like putting out things that everyone puts out necessarily, you know. I mean, I only put out Halo Reach because I really enjoyed playing the game, and you know, it seemed like good content at the time to put up, and people were interested. But with Alien Isolation, because it's a game that I don't think a lot of people will necessarily buy and record, I think me being one of the rare ones is kind of a good way to go. So hopefully you guys, you know, might be interested in that. If you guys have some ideas or sort of requests, what you want me to record, then feel free. Like I said, I'm not made of money, so I can't go out and buy every game and just record it for you. Unfortunately, it's just, like I said, I don't have the luxury. If I did, I would. I'd quite happily just be like, okay, the guys want to see this, I'm going to go buy it and record it, no problem. But like I said, I don't have that luxury. So, but if you do have any sort of requests, what you want to see, maybe you want to see some old content from like Halo Reach or Halo 4, maybe some really old school games, you know. I mean, this is like the worst DMR. I mean, oh dear, that's painful. That's how bad my DMR was. I actually tuned his body because I was so pissed off myself. But like I said, when you take off a year. Anyway, this game's coming to a fair close. Well, we lose, but we had a guy quit, and like I said, this was just a dick around game, to be fair. It was just, it had some nice clutch moments in, so I figured it was worth putting up. This kid gets insanely lucky here. I can't believe he didn't die. So yeah, basically guys, I'm coming back to YouTube. Not straight away. You know, this will be the latest video, and then there'll be a break, and then, you know, like I said, then I'll have an Xbox One, and expect some Alien Isolation videos. I mean, what I'm going to be doing is the whole campaign. You know, I'm going to do a proper playthrough of it, and I think that'll be really enjoyable to watch. Because like I said, I think it'll be different. But if you guys do have any games that you want me to record or you want to see footage of, feel free, and I will quite happily do it for you. Okay, so now we're on to the Zealot game. This was a bit of a funny game, this one. This was, the connection was really bad. I think it was like some foreign host, so you're going to see some weird things. This game was really just weird, you know, I had some weird spawns, for and against me, mainly against me. Some of the spawns I get in this game are just outright appalling, and the start we have is shocking. As you see, we're 5-0 down already. And the game, I mean, look at that, that's a spawn apparently. I was just like, what the fuck? Generally, this is a bad game, but I managed to go on, I think, 2 sprees and rally us to a comeback, and then ending up being a victory. It was a good game in the end, and I pulled off a very clutch triple kill with a lot of luck involved, but it's still nice to watch. So yeah, but going back to my previous point, like I said, if you want games that you want me to record, like I said, feel free to recommend them. I mean, I can't guarantee that, like I said, I will go out and do it straight away and you'll have content by the next day. It's just not the way. Here comes this sweet triple kill. Watch this, ready? This guy lifts in, I hit him and hit the other guy's shield down and up cleaning up. Like I said, pretty lucky triple kill, but it was also pretty sick to watch. It would have been nicer if I had killed both of those guys with the one headshot, a collateral, but in the end it was pretty sick to watch. But yeah, like I said, I can't guarantee that I will have content out straight away. You know, like I said, I don't have the luxury of just going out and buying a game and then putting out content straight away. It's just not, I don't have the luxury, simple as. But that doesn't mean to say that you cannot recommend something. If you want to recommend something for me to record, and you know, or you recommend something for me to do on a game, like a playthrough or something, or tips and tricks, anything like that, you know, feel free, and I will see what I can do. You know, I more than likely will have the time to do it, and you know, I will quite happily do it. So feel free to recommend it. Like I said, on any platform as well. I mean, obviously I have a 360, obviously. I will be getting an Xbox One. I don't have a PlayStation 4, unfortunately. I might buy one. I'm not too sure. I mean, obviously, if I buy a PlayStation 4, you know, that gives me a broader range of content. Like I said, I'm not looking to get in YouTube mainly. That's not really my goal. I have a proper job, or a real job. I don't know how people want to class YouTube anymore, if it's a real job or a proper job or whatever. I mean, I actually have a job. YouTube isn't my main source of income, whatever. And I don't intend it to be. Like I said, I just enjoy it as a hobby. But it just seems to be I've gained a lot of new subscribers lately. So I think people are kind of interested to see what type of content I do. That was some terrible DMR, and I said. So yeah. Obviously, I have an Xbox 360, I have an Xbox One. I have a PlayStation 4, might get one. You know, if they do some interesting stuff, and maybe if you guys put in enough requests for some PlayStation 4 content, that guy got the dick, then I will do it. And I was a bit bummed that I didn't buy a PlayStation 3, because they did have some good game or good exclusives on there anyway that I feel that I missed out on. But you know, when it came out and at that ridiculous price point, I really wasn't gonna justify getting one. So, and I just never got around to buying one in the end. I got far too into my 360, and they had a lot of games come out. So I also have a PC as well. It's a pretty good PC. It's pretty old now. It does need graphics update, to be fair. I'm still running my 5770 card in here, which, you know, can barely run. Well, it can run most games, but it will struggle on a few of the later ones. But yeah, if you want me to, you know, pull off some stuff on a PC, for example, then feel free. You know, I'm sure, you know, if you want me to run some old PlayStation games on it, or PlayStation 2 games, you know, via emulators and stuff, want to see some retro content, again, I have no problems doing it. It'll take some time to set up and pull off, but, you know, I would enjoy doing that. It would definitely be different. And, you know, if you guys are going to enjoy watching it, then I don't see any reason not to do it. So again, feel free to recommend the content. Like I said, it's not guaranteed, but I will look into it. The rate at which I upload, again, will be a little bit a hit and miss, because I mean, soon we are going to be going over to fibre optic broadband, so obviously I have a hell of a lot faster upload speed, which means I can get videos up to you a lot faster, which in turn means that my uploading rate will probably go up as well, because, you know, it will take me time to edit the videos and stuff and capture them, but I enjoy that bit. The uploading and waiting bit, obviously, is the most painful bit. But with the fibre optic coming in and hitting speeds of, well, I think, you know, 19 megabytes a second or whatever it is upload. I don't know what we're getting around here, but I think that was the figure they represented us with. You know, I can get content up to you more frequently and more consistently. God, that was terrible English. Yeah, more consistently. So again, it's another improvement in my current setup that will allow me to bring content to you guys. So yeah, I'm trying to think if I've missed anything. I don't think I have. No, yeah, I do apologise. This video is rather long, but I feel this is quite a big message I had to get out because, like I said, I've had like an 8-month break, which, you know, I'm only a small-time YouTuber. I'm not a big YouTuber, so it really means fuck all. But like I said, I gained some new subscribers, and I know I do have some. I don't know whether you call them loyal or interested. I have some interested subscribers that I know you guys have probably been sat there at times wondering, like, where the hell did this kid go with his content? Anyway, guys, this game's coming to an end. As you see, we pull it off the end. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.